What's going on, everybody? Going Yooper here, Fits Family Constrictors. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for all the love and attention y'all been showing me lately. I truly do appreciate it. Before I go any further, could you please hit that like button? It truly does make me smile. And it really is a nice thing to do for somebody. Don't cost you a thing. So anyway, what is this video about? First, let you know about tonight, 7 p.m. Central, live, Going Yooper live. I can jump on here, Fits Family Constrictors, do an awesome live, and talk a little bit more about what my topic is right here in this video. And maybe a little bit of information from you can make it even better. So what we're looking at here is another concept game that I've been putting together for the next live game show, and that's going to be the very last Thursday of this month. Yes, last Thursday of this month, 7 p.m. Central Time, 5 on the West Coast, and 8 p.m. I believe on the East Coast. I'll be going live. You all want to be there because somebody is going to win a snake, or have a chance to anyway, I should say. You might get zonked, you might get a Yooper bar, a melted Yooper bar in the mail. It might be your prize. These things happen. Anyway, I've been working on the concept, and why I've been working on the concept? Well, because the last time I did the game show, it went pretty well. At first, I did not like it. I left it feeling like I left you all hanging, and I didn't leave you all with the experience that I wanted to give you, and I felt that it wasn't fair to you all. But I went back and watched it, and I seen all the comments and the people enjoying themselves, and you know, if it just made a few people happy that day, then it was well worth it, and it made the whole chat happy that day. And not everybody was a winner, and everybody was still happy, so well worth my time. Excuse all the background noise, they're still working on the road back there. Just be like I'm not crying. I actually cracked my knee last night, and I'm not sure if I have to go get it checked out or not, to be honest with you. It's not feeling so great, but I'm gonna make it work. Anyway, we're looking at a concept game here that I've been putting together, slowly putting together. If you look in the corner of your little screen there, you see a little video going where I had thumbtacks in this piece of wood trying to get the idea. Got me my little Pringles lid that I stuck my little piece of paper with my logo on it, just goofing around. And was able to finally get a pattern and a rhythm that worked well. And I had to do that by dropping my little puck 10 times down each one, and as long as in that 10 times it went to each spot at least once, then I figured it was okay and good. And that's the point we're at right now. That said, I'll be switching the puck out to a 3-inch reflector here pretty soon. So testing, testing, testing. But this is where we're at right now, and I'll tell you, I like it. I like it a lot. And I love the sound it makes. Ooh, I want a snake. Awesome. Let's drop it right back down to the same one. Oh, now if you ever watch the game show on Price is Right, this happens in real Plinko as well. So we're just reset. Ooh, it happened twice. And also understand that this is not a finished product. Also, why I'm making this a little bit heavier using the reflector is because it does get hung up like this, which is kind of funny because it did not happen a whole lot the whole time I was doing it. And it might be the way I'm dropping it and placing it, because I noticed that if I put a little too much weight here, it lifts the front end up, and by the time it comes down here in this rough edge, it hits. So we're going to be taking all these screws out now that I have them. I'll be marking the spots. We're going to be painting them real nice and smooth, so that won't be an issue. Again, concept. I have a whole month to work on it. But I want to let you all know that I have definitely been working on it and not just sitting on my hands, because last time it could have been so much better. I mean, my son was actually going to have a part in it. My wife was going to have a part in it. And last minute she got called into work, and there's no saying no when that happens with her and her job. She has to go. So she flew right out right then. And this is about 20 minutes, 30 minutes before the show. And my son Liam, I kind of knew earlier in that day he wouldn't be able to do his part because he got his schedule that morning and he had to work. So to give you an idea, is that you were able to pick what was on the table in the box, what was behind the curtain, or what was behind the door. And unfortunately, I had to do the door, I had to do the box, the curtain, and I don't even remember what the other, oh, the envelope, or I don't even, yeah, I think it was the envelope. Well, my son was going to be behind the door. If you picked door number 3, or if you picked the door, or you didn't pick the door, and I would have showed you what you could have won, it was supposed to work like, all right, door number 3. Door number 3. And then I walk over on camera, I open the door, and when I do, that was the cue for my son to start playing his guitar with his little practice amp in there, as if he was playing the whole time and he didn't hear me. I said, yeah, door number 3, and he'd be like, oh, here, you know, and hand me the prize. So we did have a lot of fun planned, but like I said, 20, 30 minutes I had, maybe 20, 30 minutes, I guess, I had to kind of throw together that show, and it was a pretty good success, considering everybody left happy. Nobody was upset. Nobody left like, oh, they were bummed out they didn't win. I think everybody had a fun time enjoying it and just watching another person's chance to win. It was fun. So I'm definitely taking my time and trying to make this as good as possible. I love the sound it makes. And do this a little bit better. And this is not the only one I'm working on. I'm working on a Punch-Out game and a few other things as well. So be watching my channel, be watching tonight, so that we can start trying to get contestants together so that somebody will have a chance to play a game and somebody will have a chance, like I said before, to win a snake. That's right. And this one, in this game show, at the end of this month, the very last Thursday of this month at 7 p.m. Central Time, somebody will have a chance to win a pretty cool snake. Now, we can up that snake and make it an even cooler snake if everybody gets over there to Kiss Constrictors. Go ahead, link down below, and subscribes to his channel. Now, if he gets like 200 and some change subscribers by the end of October, that's the snake that you guys are going to have a chance to win. If he does not, there will be a different snake out of my stuff that I have here that you have to win that may or may not be as cool or may not be as cool as that snake. You're going to want to get over there and check them out. So this game is also going to be dedicated to Jimmy over at the Python Burrow. Again, another awesome friend and another awesome person. You all probably already know him, but if you don't, go down to his link as well, give him a subscribe, and we're naming this Snake-O after him because he said in the first live, oh, you should do a Snake-O game. Well, Jimmy, what's funny is that before we did that first live, my wife and I talked about a bunch of different games we could do, and Plinko is one of them, but we did not have a name to it. And the first live, you said, oh, you should do Snake-O. So this will be called Snake-O. So once this is all finished and smoothed out and all the kinks worked out and this is all painted so this drops nice and smooth, we'll drop over here this time, we can paint it up, make it look nice, and have Snake-O across it. And I'll try to do a good job. I'm not the best artist in the world, but I do want to have a lot of fun, and I want to share it with you all because it is a lot of fun. We can't do these game show lives all the time. I just can't afford to do it. If my channel grows, and as it grows, they will grow too, I promise you. And again, I can't do them every month. I wish I could. But as of right now, I will do them as soon as I save up enough change and pocket money to buy prizes and do those things. And any money my channel makes, I will definitely put towards it. So that's super chats, that's just money coming straight from YouTube and Google. Every penny will go into those kind of things. None of that stuff goes into my collection at all. I keep this separate. This money is separate than my business money. It has to be. It's two different businesses. I keep them separate and I do different things with the money because if not, then I'll get it all screwed up at the end of the year and it makes for a nightmare in taxes. All right, well, let me get out of here because I have a few more things to work on. I actually got to put my knee up for a little bit because it's hurting pretty bad. And I got to edit this video and get it out right away so that you all know to join me tonight, 7 p.m. Central for the live, where we will talk about different games and different things and different ideas. Maybe you all can share some of your ideas with me. I'd appreciate that. And I'll try to make them come to life. Again, I don't have a lot of money. I just took scrap I had around here and I took some screws and I started building and I started testing, and that's what I'm doing. So like I said, I try to keep my promises. I'm promising you all that I'm going to make it a little bit better, and it will get a little bit better and a little bit better. There's other games, other things, and honestly, my dream is if this kicks off and the channel starts taking care of itself like it should, and I hope it does, they have life-size Plinko boards that I can actually buy. Not life-size, but, you know, from the floor up, pretty big ones. They're professionally made, so I can invest in some of those cooler things and do these game shows more often. I had a lot of fun. I left that first one not feeling great. I left that first one like I ripped you off. That's how I felt. Like, man, I ripped them off. I didn't give them the show I wanted to give, and I had so much good ideas, and they deserved to see what I had, and I wasn't able to pull it off. So I want to make up for that. And like I say, I always try to strive one day at a time, one step at a time, one little thing at a time, no matter what you do, whether it's your snake business, whether it's your hobby, whatever it is. Keep moving towards your goal. Don't ever take a step back and don't stop. Every single day there's something you can do to reach your goal. Every single day I can work on this little thing, make it a little bit better so that my lives are a little bit cooler when I do the game shows. That's a goal. I do something for my shop here, for my snakes, for my thing, whatever it is, whether it's buying some material or upgrading this. I always try to take a step forward. Or even if it's just jumping online and learning new things and learning new processes, learning how to do different shippings and do different, things. These are moves that you can make every single day. There's always something you can research. There's always something you can do. And if you want to reach your goals, that's the best way to do it. All right, everybody, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, let you know upload a video. Join me tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time. That is 5 p.m. on the West Coast and 8 p.m. on the East Coast. I love you all. See you. Bye.